the girl who kept editing herself. She was global before she ever felt local. Her name filled billboards, playlists, festival lineups. Millions watched her, memorized her hooks, copied her style. But late at night, alone in her penthouse studio, she watched herself too. And that was the real problem. Because the version on the screen never matched the girl sitting in the dim blue glow. Not even after the surgeries. Not even after the fixes. She would stare at the newest photo, the one taken 3 hours after a cosmetic tweak, and her fingers would hover over the editing app like it was a holy altar. Tap, smooth, tighten, brighten, again, again. Each adjustment felt like whispering to a ghost she could never quite touch. Her team thought she was obsessed with beauty, but that wasn't it at all. She was obsessed with disappearing. She didn't know that, of course. She just knew that every time she looked at her reflection, something inside flinched, like meeting a stranger with her face. One night, after a sold-out show, she slipped backstage and caught sight of herself in a mirror lined with hot bulbs. The reflection looked flawless, makeup sculpted, hair perfect, body snatched. But it wasn't enough. She felt a hollowness under all that shine, a kind of echo where a heartbeat should be. She touched the mirror. The girl in the glass touched back. And for a moment she wondered which one of them was real. Her phone buzzed. A notification from her favorite editing app. "Your new filters are ready." That was when something snapped. She shut off the lights and sat in the dark. No makeup, no filters, no enhancements, just her and the silence. It felt terrifying, like the world had stopped breathing. But in that darkness, she heard a thought rise from a place deeper than fear. What if the thing you're trying to fix isn't broken? She almost laughed because she had spent years chasing that fix, on operating tables, in photo shoots, in late-night spirals. Yet nothing ever stayed solved. Every solution became the next problem. Every edit exposed a new flaw. Every surgery opened a new project. It was like trying to clean a mirror that kept fogging from the inside. She remembered something her grandmother once told her when she was small and barefoot, long before fame found her. The eye that looks for love in the wrong place will never stop searching. Back then, she thought it was a poem. Now she understood it was a diagnosis. She walked to the window, cracked it open, and let the night air cool her face. For the first time in years, she didn't reach for her front-facing camera. She didn't angle her jawline or worry about the lighting. She simply stood there. A person, not a product. A mind, not a mannequin. A being, not an edit. In that stillness, she realized something simple and undeniable. The image could be altered. The body could be carved, tightened, reshaped. But the viewer, the one inside who kept judging, adjusting, erasing, remained untouched by every procedure. If that inner viewer was hurting, no image could save her. Not surgery, not filters, not applause, not perfection, only truth. She closed her eyes and whispered a question she had never dared to ask. If I stopped changing the picture, what part of me would finally change? And for once the silence answered, not with words but with relief. A kind of gentle exhale she didn't know her soul had been holding. She didn't know what tomorrow would bring. Maybe she'd still post. Maybe she wouldn't. Maybe she'd edit again. Maybe she'd learn not to. But tonight, for the first time, she allowed the possibility that she might be more than what the world saw, more than what the mirror showed, more than what the ego demanded. She stepped away from the window and felt strangely lighter, not because anything about her body changed, but because something in her mind finally did. Presented for your consideration is a young woman who tried to sculpt peace from the surface of her skin. She chased perfection across operating rooms, filters, and photo edits. Yet every cut, every angle, every adjustment only carved the same question deeper into her mind. What exactly is being fixed when the fixer stays the same? In a world where images bend, mirrors distort, and beauty is as editable as a caption, she discovered something unsettling. The problem was never the picture. It was the viewer behind the eyes. Tonight she turned from the screens, from the surgeons, from the glow of a world hungry for her image. She met the face she had been avoiding her entire life. No polish, no retouch, no disguise. Just the quiet recognition that the only transformation that lasts is the one that reshapes perception, not flesh. And so another traveler steps through a doorway few ever notice. A place where the body cannot serve as a canvas for peace, and the mind discovers it was the artist all along. You have just witnessed a revision not of form, but of meaning. A procedure performed not by a hand, but by a willingness. And its operating room, as always, sits just a measure to the left of logic and a breath beyond appearance. Right here in the Twilight Zone.